Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Claret Brew. I'm your host, Dan Rolinson, joined by John Townley and Kendrick, as always. Kendrick, for those watching, lovely jacket.
I like the way that I've been able to be known by one name now, like Madonna or Prince or something like that. Even Kendrick Lamar has two now.
So today's episode is we're going to build an 11 each as a draft mode. We've done this before, Matt. I don't know whether you remember, you and I did a draft where we did 11 different nationalities. Today's parameters are that we're going to do 11 different managers. So one player per manager's tenure. Some managers signed 5 or 6 players. Some have signed 20 plus. So there is going to be a variety in the quality. Mm-hmm. However, once a player has gone to someone else's team, that player is off limits. So if I've pre-planned that my Tim Sherwood signing is Micah Richards, why I've gone for that example out of the 190 players we have.
Have him down. It's fine, yeah. You can have him.
Exactly. 190 players make up the pool here that we're going to talk about. But if Micah Richards was on John's list, he can now not have him, and he needs to pick a different Tim Sherwood signing, or potentially even a different right back from a different manager, and change everything. So this is almost a challenge of who can adapt on the fly, I think, more so than who can pick the best team. And I've got a little spinny wheel on my phone of the 11 managers, and we're going to pick them at random. I'm going to spin the wheel, and we're going to see who we end up with. It's looking like Stevie Bruce. It is Steve Bruce is the first manager. John, by complete randomness, I think we picked you to go first here. So do you want to fire away your Steve Bruce signing for your team? First pick of the entire draft?
Oh dear, okay.
It's a hard one to start with, to be fair, because there's a good selection here.
There is, but you got to think strategically, haven't you? I'm going to go with, I'll go with McGinn. Play it safe, McGinn.
He's probably the obvious choice as Bruce's best signing, I guess, or one of them. Who are you going for, Matt? Are you just picking here the best players, or have you starting to try and put a team in mind already?
It's too early, isn't it, to get a team together? I just want to make sure I've got some decent players in there, first of all. I'm going to go with John Terry, I think.
Oh, interesting shout. Okay.
Good pick.
I am last here, so I almost feel like I've got a bit of a get out, but the player that I'd kind of picked in mind already is, I was trying to play tactical already with Bruce's. I knew that someone would pick McGinn. I was
you were going to go for Samba, weren't you? So you could play him up front.
Yeah. Versatility is key. Abraham, of course, is another option, but I think there's loads of good strikers elsewhere. So I'm going to go a little bit at left field and start to try and be strategic already. I'm going to go El Mohammadi. I mean, that's a rogue shout, but I'm trying to play the long game here, I think. Right, let's spin the wheel again. Matt, you can go first this time. So we've got Roberto Di Matteo. Oh, not many to pick from here. 9 signings for Di Matteo.
Oh, it's a difficult one, that is. I might as well reunite him and put James Chester alongside John Terry and be done with it. At least I've got a defensive spine taking shape. So yeah, I'll go for Chesney.
Okay, that's decent, that is. I'm second here. Again, I don't think there's great options.
There's not.
The player that I'd already picked for this segment, and again, we just a bit left field, but I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go Adoma. A lot of the other options there don't really fit into, like Kodja, good player, but there's way better strikers than him. Go on, John, what are you going to go with?
I'm in trouble already, aren't I? I'm going to go for, it's between Jedinak or Tommy Elphick. And
I mean, neither of those players are that good, are they? Really, for like an 11? Come on.
I have to pick one.
This is the point, isn't
it? Come on, John, pick somebody better than that from that crap list.
Because I've already got a midfielder, I'm going to have to just pick Tommy Elphick.
Okay, let's spin the wheel again, shall we? We'll do some more talking around the edges of these.
I had a row with him once, Tommy Elphick, because I wrote a nice feature piece about Nathan Baker, and Tommy Elphick didn't like it.
Wow. We've got Martin O'Neill next. We have a winner, O'Neill, says my phone. Okay, wow. I'm going to go first then. Lots and lots to pick from. When I kind of pre-built my team, I couldn't quite work out who best to go with for O'Neill. And I'm looking at my team, and I'm not sure I even picked an O'Neill player.
Good on.
So that's not great. I'm going to go Ashley Young.
I need to probably do something else in this, but I will just say James Milner.
That's who I was tempted with, but I think I'd got McGinn on the left for mine, so I'm going to have Ashley Young on the left instead as a proper winger. Matt, your O'Neill signing?
What I'm going to go with, because I'm worried that if I leave it too late, I'm going to have play Jordan Bowery in goal or something. So I'm going to go Brad Friedel now. So I've got my goalie boxed up.
Yeah, it's safe. So
yeah, I think some smart strategy going on here. I like it.
Matt's already built centre back partnership and a goalkeeper. I'm quite envious of that already.
That's how you build a team, isn't it? You've got to have that defensive platform.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's spin the wheel again, shall we? I think it's that Julio. It's just rolled into Dean Smith. Okay, another biggie here.
God, loads, isn't there? That's half our team, isn't it now?
Yeah, so you got 30 signings under Dean Smith. So I think I don't know what order we're going here. I've kind of lost track already. Is it you first, John?
Me first, yeah. So I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I want a good striker, so I'm just going to say Watkins.
Matt, I'll let you go second here. I'm not sure on the order, but I think we're all going to end up with a good player here, so you go.
Oh, God, I've stitched myself up a little bit here. I've got two good centre-halves and a goalkeeper I could have picked from there if I hadn't gone too soon. I was feeling quite smug a minute ago. Let's have the man of the moment then. Let's have Matty Cash as my right back.
Wow, okay. I was not expecting that.
No, I think that's
off to go, really.
That's another good pick, to be fair.
No, it's how you built your team, though, isn't it? Like you said, if this come up early, you'd probably have gone Conser or Martinez or whoever, I suppose. So in the team I picked in advance, I went Conser here because I think he's one of the best centre backs, and we spoke about this on the Q&A earlier in the week. But I'm now kind of trying to play the strategy a little bit. I don't have a keeper. There isn't a better one than Martinez, so I'm going to go with Martinez and rip up what I pre-planned and get a top goalie in there. Next up on Spin the Wheel, O'Leary.
Oh, God. Is it me first?
Go on then. Let you go first. 16 players for O'Leary. A lot of these, not before my time, but a little bit.
All right. I'm going to complete my back four then and have Wilfred Boomer there, I think.
Wilfred Boomer. Shall I go second here, John?
Christ, my front line is going to have no players left whatsoever. I'm going to have to play for a 0-0 every week.
I'm quite happy that you've gone Boomer and that you've already got your centre backs. So if I've done the list correctly, I'm going to go Martin Larsson. One of the best centre backs I've seen.
I'm in trouble here because I can't go Milner again.
No. Oh, yeah, great. You've not got a great option here.
I don't even know what position some of these players played in. No. I think I'm just going to have to play
Jemba was good, John. They used to call him like Villa Steven Gerrard. I know you probably didn't get to him, but he was so good they named him twice, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Milan Baros.
Yeah, that's the best option there, I think.
Well, that I'm left with.
Yeah.
That's M. Barros Ing, that is.
God's sake. Let's spin this wheel again. I think we're probably about halfway through here, just over maybe. Oh, Tim Sherwood.
Tactics, Tim.
I mean, the list here is poor. 12 players under Sherwood signed in that one.
You don't want to be third.
You do not want to be third here, so I'm very glad I've ended up first somehow. A couple of options depending on how you want to build the team, I think. I don't have a midfielder yet, but I also don't have a left back. I'm going to go Marvey. I think he's the best of a very bad bunch. Though a lot of them went on to be better than their time at Villa, but there's a lot of crap there.
Oh, man. I'm just going to have to say Idrissa Gueye.
Yeah. Proper slim pickings here, Matt. Good luck to you.
Yeah. Idrissa Gueye.
Yeah. This is bleak.
What a terrible window those players are. Richards, Bunn, Alori, Crespo, Lescott, Sinclair, Gested, Gay, Traore, Veretout, Amavi, Ayew. I mean, Ayew.
If Matt brings in Gested, I think his team could cope well against Liverpool.
Long balls.
Yeah.
Having seen the way that Joleon Lescott and Mika Richards coped against Liverpool that season when we lost 6-0 at Villa Park, I'd probably be inclined to pick them above him, or pick him above them. Oh, this is a nightmare. This is massively backfired. I'm probably going to... It's a waste of a slot further forward, though, isn't it?
So that's the game, isn't it? This is what we do for ourselves, yeah.
I'm probably going to have to pick Ayew, because at least he was good enough to hang around the Premier League for a few years, wasn't he?
I'd pick Ayew as well, I think. Yeah.
The ones left, yeah.
I'll reserve the right to play him where I want to play him.
Would you rather play with 10?
Let's see. I might have to end up with 8. See what the next rounds bring. Yeah, I'll go Ayew.
Let's spin the wheel again, please. Matt, you can go first this time. Oh, it's just rocked into Di Matteo, but we've had him, haven't we? Have we? Yeah, we started with him. So the one next to it was Emery. So I'll let you go first on Emery, Matt. And not a massive bonus there because he signed 27 players. So I think, again, we're all going to end up with someone decent, but a chance here to get somebody good in your team.
Yeah, I'm going to go for... Oh, God. I don't want to build this out now.
Are you keeping track of what you've got?
Ish. Oh, God. This is difficult. Oh,
I'm happy to go last here. If there's a couple of players I'd be okay with.
yeah, cool. Have you gone last in all the ones where there's been 30 players?
Yeah.
I can change that. Change that if you want.
So where this format breaks down, isn't it? I'm really concerned about my forward options. So I'm Rashford or Rodgers at the moment. I think. Oh, I'll go Rodgers.
Rodgers. Oh, okay. I was very tempted to go Rodgers.
I want another strong attacker, so I'm going to say Rashford on the left.
Well, I've already got Ashley Young, and I wasn't playing Rashford up front. Not many good forwards under Emery, 'cause obviously we've had Watkins. I don't want to go Duran. I need a centre-back, and I don't think there's loads of good ones left. So I'm very tempted by Pau Torres. However, I don't have a midfield, so I'm going to go last year's Player of the Year and stick Tielemans in there, which as a third choice is very, very strong. Let's spin again. Okay, Houllier up next. Signed the least players, 5. I'll go last again here because I feel like I might have swindled this to have an unfair advantage.
I would have to go last, to be fair.
That's fine. It's all right. I don't mind.
It's the look of the spin, isn't it?
It is the look
Who's
of the
going
spin.
first?
Rock, paper, scissors.
I'm going first. I ain't going first in 3 goes.
Okay, go on.
Kyle Walker.
Okay, Kyle Walker. So we've got Darren Bent, John McCoon, Kyle Walker. I always want to say Bob Bradley, but Michael Bradley and Robert Pires are Julio signings. There's one here I want. I will just say that. So please don't go for it.
Is it John
There's
McCoon?
one you want. Well, it's not going to be McCoon. It's not going to be Bradley. It's not going to be Pires. Chances are it's going to be Bent. Even that's, it wasn't the best part of his career. So now I know that you want him, unless you're double blocking. I'm going to have Darren Bent.
Damn it. Yeah, Bent was my pre-pick. I don't have any forwards at the moment, and none of those 3 play in the forward line. Oh, God.
They do now.
If I pick Pires, am I picking Villa Pires? Am I picking Arsenal Pires?
It's up to you, mate. You're picking Arsene Wenger to manage the team, or Gerard Houllier, mind you, even so. Decent options.
It's disgusting. I'm going to go McCoon for the jumper, if nothing else. Do you remember that?
Well, yeah. I hope you remember his Daddy Diamonds jumper when you've been overrunning midfield. Although, having said that, I've got no midfield at the moment, so
well, that's the thing. My other pick. Actually, we've not got to it yet, so I'll save it. But I had another midfielder in mind. McCoon. He can sit at the base of that diamond and do nothing. The rest of the players around him are going to have to do a shift. I've redone the wheel to have the 3 remaining managers: Paul Lambert, Alex McLeish, and Steven Gerrard. How have we got left with the 3 worst ones at the end? I don't have a strike force yet, so my forwards are going to come from these 3, and it's slim pickings already. So let's spin the 3 wheel, and we are going with, looks like Alex McLeish.
Can I go? I mean, that doesn't matter. You both have goalkeepers, don't you?
Yeah, you're going to go Given.
I might have reserve one just to... Is it me first?
Yeah, John last, because you're going to go Given. So John's last. Go on, Matt, you go first.
Don't you dare.
Oh, God.
Get Given up front.
I'm probably going to have to go Keane here, and I've got 4 strikers playing in different... That's my 4th striker. But who else do I pick there? Because, I think it's going to... I don't want Jermaine Genius in the centre of my midfield. I've got my right back sorted. I'm going to go Keane, which is going to frustrate me when, mind you, somebody else is going to take Benteke. I'm not having the first dibs on Benteke, am I? So I might as well write that off. Robbie Keane.
Robbie Keane. Okay. I'm second. I was going to go Keane because I don't have a striker. I don't need Given. Genus and Stevens are pointless. And Zogby is crap. Hutton had a redemption arc, although I've got a right back, but I'm going to go in. I'm going to go Hutton. He might have to play centre back. I've got 9 players now. I still don't have a striker. You've got 4 of them, Matt. How's that work?
Well, listen, after this, do you want to do some swapsies?
John, who are you picking for McLeish? Is it Shay Given?
Yeah, Shay Given, please.
Okay, all right. Easy. On to the final one. The final 2, Gerrard and Lambert. And it is Lambert. Who's going first here?
Is it your time to go first? It is, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know. I've not been first for a couple, but neither has John.
First 2 times ago. So.
Okay. I'm going to go first. I'm having Benteke. I'm getting straight in there. I think he's Lambert's best signing. I don't have a striker. Allow it, please. Either of you 2 go next. I don't know the order at this point.
Do you want to go, Matt?
Mine, John.
There's 26 other players for and there's a larger dross.
Ryan Bertrand was a good player for Villa, so I'll take him.
Okay, yeah. Decent.
I've got to
What
go.
do you need here, Matt? Is it a midfielder?
I've got to build my central midfield here. So my options here are Sanchez,
The Rock.
La Rocca.
Yeah, so I've got the Rock, I've got Westwood, I've got Silla, I've got Bakuna could potentially play in there. I've got Joe Cole, but he's going to be a bit lightweight in there. I'm going to have Tom Cleverley in there because he did have half a decent.
That's what I would do.
Say it again.
I would do the same, I think.
Yeah, I know, but you've picked who have you picked?
Wigan and Gate.
Yeah, I'm going to go for Tom Cleverley. I mean, who wouldn't?
To be honest, it's not a terrible pick. Okay, so final one then. No need to spin the wheel. We are left with Steven Gerrard. 10 signings, a couple, certainly one big standout. Depends who needs what here, I think, really, for how successful this is going to go. What do we all need then going into this last one? I need a forward.
I need a midfielder, yes. Go on, be nice to me.
Yeah, we'll be nice.
What do you need, John?
I could. I could go for him, but I'm not going to. No, Matt can have him.
Okay. All right, Matt, you go first then. I think we all know who we're alluding to here.
I'm going to have Callum. No, I'm not going to have Callum Chambers. I'm going to have. Where's he gone? I'm not got him on my list. I'm going to have the Boob. I'm going to have Boubacar Kamara.
Yeah, when I pre-picked my team, I went with Kamara as Gerrard's pick. I've ended up with John McCoon. That's the game. I'm going to go second here. I've got to change what I want to do because there isn't a striker under Gerrard.
Coutinho?
Yeah, Coutinho is the 10, specifically for his loan spell. A lot of defenders signed by Gerrard. Augustinson, Bednarek, Diego Carlos, Dean, Chambers, Ashley Young, Dendoncker, obviously not. Olsen, obviously not. I've got my left back. Dean would be a good pick, but I've gone a Marvey.
Who are you going with?
I'm going to have to go Coutinho, which is dreadful, really. But if he plays like his loan spell, there's worse options there. So I'm going to go Coutinho.
He looked brilliant for a couple of months, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Him and Jacob Ramsey had got quite a thing going on, haven't they, for a while?
Yeah, it's not great, but I could have ended up a lot worse than Coutinho there, I think.
Yeah, I need a centre-back, so I will say Diego Carlos. Still playing for the Champions League, so
that's not bad. Right, we should all, if we've done the format correctly, we should all have 11 players now. Is that right?
Yeah, we have 11 players. Yeah,
I can't remember what they are, but
so the way that we're going to reveal these teams, then we're going to go departments: goalkeepers, defenders, midfielders, forwards, and just see who's got the best kind of collection. We'll then reel off our full 11s, and then those that are watching or listening, you can vote on who you think has compiled the best team. So goalkeepers, I'll start with mine. I've gone Emi Martinez. John, who did you have?
Shay Given.
And Matt?
Brad Friedel.
Okay. Bit of a toss-up. They're all decent keepers we've ended up with. I think Martinez is the best of the lot, right? We all on the same agreement there? Yeah, okay, standard. So I've ended up with the best goalkeeper. 1 point to me. My defence is Elmo right back, Martin Larsson left centre-back, Marvey left back, and Alan Hutton's playing right centre-back, which is not ideal, but he has played a couple of minutes there. So Elmo, Hutton, Larsson and Marvey sounded better as I was going through it. I thought I was going to end up with something decent, but yeah.
Yeah, square pegs in round holes. Hutton's not going to be happy.
No.
You're going to end up bombing him out for 6 years, mate, and then he'll have to make a revival somehow.
If I get the comeback at the end, then it's worth it, isn't it? Worth the trade-off. John, what was your defence?
Scoring that goal from centre-half, by the way.
yeah. Terrible pick, Dan. Terrible pick.
Yeah. Okay.
I had Kyle Walker, Tommy Elphick, Diego Carlos and Ryan Bertrand. Elphick is the one that's really frustrated me in this team. No offence to Tommy Elphick, but
yeah,
you don't like criticism.
One weak link.
I've got man of the moment, Matty Cash at right back. I've got James Chester and John Terry getting the band back together as my centre arms. I've got Wilfred Boomer at left back. I'm pretty pleased with that, to be honest, as a unit.
I think that's the best defence.
Yeah, there's no weak element to it necessarily. Yeah. So I'd say so.
Okay, Matt, you win the defence round. Okay, midfield kind of central pairing then. I think we've all got a 4-4-2-ish. I've got John McCoon in his jumper. He's going to play in his jumper as well because that's the only thing I remember him for. And Tielemans, which is one extreme to the other, isn't it? One of the worst midfielders we've had versus one of the best.
Your midfield should be a diamond then, shouldn't it? If you're playing.
Yeah, McCoon's deep. Yeah,
in his daddy diamond jumper, yeah.
Tielemans slightly further forward. John, what midfield have you ended up with?
I have John McGinn and Idrissa Gana Guy.
Yeah, one good, one bad, I think. Not bad. Matt?
And I've got Boubacar Kamara and Tom Cleverley. I think we've all got a strong one with a slightly weaker partner alongside him, haven't we?
my gay is obviously the Villa gay, so it's not great. But he was a good player after that.
Yeah,
but I'm happy for Matt to have that again.
We'll give Matt that one again then. The kind of players behind the striker and however which way you've got them. I've got Adoma right side, Ashley Young left, and Loney Coutinho playing number 10. My team's not very good. I've just kind of realised as I'm going through it.
You're giving it the big one during the picks.
No, I thought I'd pick some decent individuals, and now I've pieced it all together, and it's not as good as I thought it was
going to be. Poor management. You've got to feel like they're 10 foot tall, however crap they are.
John, your kind of attacking players, the wide players.
So I've got Milner on the right and Rashford on the left. I'm happy with that.
You're playing 2 up front, 2 actual strikers.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Matt?
I'm going to go for a 3. I'm going for Jordan Ayew off the right, Robbie Keane at 10, and Morgan Rogers off the left.
None of those are brilliant, I don't think. I mean, Milner and Rashford are good as a 2. Is that as wingers go? Ayew, Rogers.
I don't think you can get much better than that.
Adoma, Young, Milner. Yeah, Milner, Rashford. I'll give you that one, John. You've kind of won that department. Forwards, I've got Benteke. John, your 2?
I have Ollie Watkins and Milan Baros.
I've got Bent. Which is Benteke, but just a bit more economical.
Cheaper shirt printing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bent definitely not. Watkins obviously very good. Barros decent, but less so.
I mean, I have 2 strikers, but just Benteke on its own.
I think Benteke wins that one, yeah. So across the board, then I've ended up with the best keeper. Matt's got the best defence in midfield. John's got the best wide players, and I've ended up with the best striker. So a decent selection. We're going to run through the 11s as a whole, and then it's over to the audience to vote for their best. So Matt, give me your pitch. What team have you got here, and how well are they going to get on?
The way we built it out, I wanted it to be strong and solid from the back, to the extent that I risked having a very, very weak forward line. I'm actually, I think I've got a gold standard back line and midfield, but I've had to sacrifice that for a probably silver standard. I don't think my strike force has turned out too badly. I think we've got some experience in there, probably because Brad Friedel's about 67 now. Yeah, I mean, the weak ones are the obvious ones, aren't they? I think cleverly we had half a good season out of him. You're guilty by association, but we did have to pick somebody from the Sherwood era. And Bent, we probably ruined him in a way. He was the victim of Benteke really being so good, because if it had been Martin O'Neill who'd have signed Darren Bent rather than Gerard Julio who'd have signed Darren Bent, we'd have had Gareth Barry, Stuart Downey, etc. Ashley Young. I know we did have a little bit of Ashley Young and Bent together, but I think it's decent. I'll give them a 7 out of 10. Brad Friedel in goal, back 4, right to left, Matty Cash, James Chester, John Terry, and Wilfred Boomer. 2 holding midfielders in Boubacar Kamara and Tom Cleverley. An attacking 3 of Jordan Ayew, Robbie Keane, and Morgan Rogers behind your striker Darren Bent.
Okay, decent. John, your team and your reasonings, please.
Yeah, so I have Shay Given in goal, Kyle Walker, right back, Tommy Elphick, Carlos, and Bertrand. I'm happy with my fullbacks and my wingers, so Milner and Rashford. We're just going to have to play very wide football, play down the flanks. Gay and McGinn in midfield is all right. I want a bit more steel in there, but lots of legs. Watkins and Baros, happy with Watkins, top scorer in the Premier League era. Baros was a good player. Can't stop looking at Tommy Elphick, unfortunately. I feel like that's just my weak link here. The rest of it, I think, is like, it's all right. I feel like I've just got decent players in my positions. But if this is on the pitch, I'm worried because the 2 midfielders, I'm not sure if they complement each other very well.
What about Milner dropping into a midfield 3, Walker bombing on? Kind of a back.
Yeah, like there's a way that you could do it, but there's not much. I don't know. There's not much physicality there. I don't think. That centre back partnership as well. I'm happy with Carlos. That's fine. But if he had a better player next to him, so
okay, decent enough. I've got Martinez in goal, Elmo right back, Hutton centre back with Larson. Good right-footed, left-footed partnership.
You can't go from Elmo and then
Adoma right side midfield, John McCoon and Yuri Tielemans. Don't forget how good Yuri Tielemans is. He'll carry that midfield. Ashley Young left, prime Ashley Young, Loney Coutinho playing off Benteke. again, some good individual players there that had good moments. So if I've got a Domo who scores, is the amount he does in the Championship. Player of the season, Tielemans. Prime Ashley Young. Loney Coutinho.
Yeah.
Come
What
on.
level are these teams playing at? Are they playing kind of halfway down the Championship, like Di Matteo and Bruce's first season, or what? Or,
I don't think, do any of our sides compete for Europe? I don't think they do they?
I can say, 'cause if they were playing halfway down the Championship rather than the Premier League, I probably would have put Thiago Ilori in there, and you know what I mean, Senderos at centre half and that kind of thing. But
this is one of those things that people can't really play along at home with because there's no draft element. You just pick the best player from each manager, and you'll get way better than what we've done.
How many players do you think you are away from building like actually a really good team? I don't actually think I'm that far away. I only think
I'd say about 5.
I think I'm only like 1 or 2 players away, you know.
Nah, you're way off it.
No, I don't know, because Bertrand's solid left back, Walker's solid right back, Milner, Rashford, Watkins, Barros, McGinn.
I'd say Elphick,
Given's fine.
Carlos, Gay, Barros, Given, Birch. I'd say you're 5 or 6 away.
I don't mean a great team. I just mean like a decent side. I feel like I'm only 2 away from having like a pretty good team there. Yeah, Matt's for that reason is the best because I don't look at many of those players and think like, oh, that needs upgrading.
Yeah.
But like I've got Elphick, you've got
McCoon.
I don't know, centre back. If he was at right back, not so bad. But then you got McCoon as well. Coutinho was terrible. So
yeah, we've all got pros and cons. John is what I'm hearing. We've got some good, we've got some bad. Enjoyed that. Good fun. Something different as always. Difficult, but that's the game, right? If you've got a suggestion for anything of this similar format that you want us to do, this kind of draft mode with different parameters, these things are always good because we just talk about. Oh, remember him? Remember when was the last time anyone's thought about John McCoon's jumper? Probably 15 years ago, but here we are still talking about it in 2025. Let us know which side you think is the best in the comment section. I think it's going to be Kendrick's, to be perfectly honest, but maybe some sympathy votes for me and you, John.
If we did that another 1,000 times, we'd get 1,000 different teams each, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Well, we are approaching our 1,000th episode. To get to episode 2,000, we're going to do this again on repeat forevermore. Right. Gents, thank you very much for joining me on this episode of the Claret and Brew podcast. Get involved in the comments with who you think has built the best team. Cheers for watching, and we'll see you then. Bye.